USA, Америка, Канада, Аляска, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany and Czech Republic. Не входящих в русские. Гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны. Индийские, китайские страны, остальные страны, где живут черножопые суки, подонки. И их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки, кобели. Русские, гетто, Холокост, геноцид стран — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария, захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки, суки, и черножопые суки, подонки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями, устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой, и применяя все формы насилия, террора, принуждения, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою эмиграцию, въезд в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук и их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, hello, Joy. And hello, hello, Lauren and Angela and Joe. And Kirsten and York. And the Zol people's white race. From the USA. America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic.
Thank you, Lisa.
Today is 17th of August 2025 of this year.
Fill up that rumbling tummy. That is the plan after the live stream. Thank you, March. Good to see you back in the chat, and thank you for kicking off the live stream with some support.
This is the real date and time, and this is moment, Johnny. Looking for Johnny.
99% of it is a scam, and it's about shit coins, but Bitcoin is basically the new gold. It's a store of value. It's got a lot of institutional backing.
This is the real date and time. This is moment, Johnny.
Investment firms are piling into it now.
Straight now, 21 hours and 38 minutes after midday PM. Today is Monday. Today is Johnny 17th of August 2025 of this year. Looking for.
Anyways, we are at Bay Street.
Они опять воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. И их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Делая жуткую боль. Как-то по голове пнули. Это и жуткие ощущения в половых органах и в животе. И так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. С их пиздосранками и гондонами. Суками и кобелями.
When I don't have a set route in mind. And that is what we will do. Greetings, Sanjay in Kingston. Janice Pike is here. Greetings, Janice. So this is going west on the south side of Dundas Street West. An area dubbed Little Tokyo. Speaking of which, that Donkatsu restaurant is fantastic across the street. Maybe that's where I'll go for lunch. Maybe we'll loop back here. That is super duper filling. And once university is back in swing, these streets will actually get a little busier. TMU University is behind me. U of T is just up ahead and to the north. Two pretty large places that bring a lot of people into the core during the school season. David says, watching from Mauritius. Never been. But thanks for tuning in. Let's look back towards the square. A huge thanks to all 250 or so of you already tuned in, and I just hit the go live button. If you want to be notified when I go live next, do hit the little bell on the channel. Again, it's probably going to be Friday afternoon. Probably going to do a video through the CNE and then a live stream. I have a feeling there'll be some other Toronto walktubers there. Maybe after the live stream I'll hang out with them a little bit, but then I got to get home. Probably around 3 or 4. So yeah, it'll be another early stream Friday. I might do one Saturday or Sunday as well. that. It's ripped off on the exchange anyways. If you know you're going to use it, you might as well hold it. There's nice wide bike lane. Or it's more like partake if you can't. I guess it's gonna have to wait for another day. Greg loves my Japan videos. Yeah, there's a country I think is just going to be a regular topic in my life. I used to go a whole lot when I lived in Korea, but it's really kind of easy to go there from Korea. I went twice recently. And I'm going to come back. Maybe next time I would go to like Hokkaido. Outside of Tokyo or Osaka. Okay, Korea. Financial districts. Hopefully they don't stop building subway stations. Because they're learning a whole lot of mistakes. We're learning from a whole lot of mistakes from the Eglinton Crosstown, Finch Line 6. The Line 2 extension, now there's a Line 1 extension, and we're really an Ontario line. So there's going to be a whole lot of local expertise. Everything from the planners all the way up to the contractors. And if we just sit on our hands and stop building it, we're going to lose that know-how. We'll be back in the shit show that we are now. That's one of the big reasons why North America is so bad at building transit.
The cooking Jack, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Looking for. I will be cooking little meal snack, fast food, in hot water to put the snack and vegetables from this dish. Diet for burns and hemorrhoids, burns of laser technologies. Looking for.
Giving me stink eye, I have any camera. Alright, fuck you too, pal. Greetings, Nicole. Marie Palmer, Martin Kelly. Charles Dubois, music guy. This is the first performing arts on the right, basically. The Opera House. Built on some rubber machines. Provide some insulation from the subway network. After you're back here, we might as well just go to the Kokomo. And we're just walking through Andre Hall today. City Hall's right there, but I think I was there my last time. Greetings. Back in. Sorry if I mispronounced the second part of that. 699. Hey Johnny, I'm a block away, but I'm going to say hi. You can catch me. And you are more than welcome to come say hi. Thank you so much for the $6.99. I guess we'll possibly be seeing you soon.
Блядь.
This is where the streetcars divert around the Ontario line construction along Queen Street.
To from vegetables. Понял. With milk butter. Vegetables.
Sheridan's coming. So we'll be crossing Richmond Street, down Adelaide. It means Megan, Melissa, and Carolyn. Alright. 513 Kingston streetcar. Apple bar on the right. Christopher Road on the nearest streetcar in the 511 Bathurst to Queen Street to the airport. I think this is pretty new, this Apple bar. It's a nice patio, and York Street is relatively quiet. Guess since I live down the street from here, you've seen me around the other time. Like always like that, okay? When I got my job in that building, first day, my boss and one of my coworkers took me into the cake. My first day at work. That was my first time ever being at that location. I went there once during the pandemic.
Straight now I will be waiting 20 minutes.
This place is pretty new. That's
I'm
a
going
nice
for.
location. The financial district. Over here. And I think this used to be a Starbucks. Then it became like a food and
Is maybe. Is more.
Happy Wednesday. Stay
Is not 20 minutes. Is maybe is more. I'm going for. Да.
Plumber loves the cake. Yeah, for a chain restaurant, the cake is definitely one of the better ones. You could spend $50 for a steak at the keg, or well north of 100 elsewhere. Yeah, the keg will be very solid.
Кегас. Ну схерат.
had a really good day going around Toronto. We're holding a lot of the transit. Seemed to really enjoy the city, and he knew a whole lot about it. Pretty good channel. The dude's in his 70s. Brown loves the Yeti Cup. Yeah, I got mine from Madame, who I believe I met a year ago at the CNE for the first time. I was walking around with an action kit. The in-person interview is, if I ever lost it,
Правильно. Застоялся. Понял, вата.
all day, a really hot car. And the family took it to the fridge, and it was still cold. After like 6 hours baking in the car.
Блин.
Francis is sure this, I mean, 1955, right? Line 1. Whereas I think it should be called line 1A. I think the university side should be 1B. It's kind of silly if I'm going north on line 1 and be referring to two completely different places. One will take you up to Vaughan, the other one to Finch. To Winnipeg and Thunder Bay yet? Negative? Would be cool to go. I just don't have a reason yet. Hey, kudos to that guy. He did a complete stop. And then they threw over the helmet on the knee plate. So, buy a lottery ticket. active, another green object. We'll find plenty of areas in Manhattan that are going to have a lot of traffic in this.
The front together. The fuck.
Did you say free? I will not say no. 7%. Go somewhere else to drink this, right? Too late, thank you. Hey.
What's up?
Credence?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. What's up, everyone? How's it going?
Thank you for the super chat earlier. So you work in the area?
No, I'm busy.
I will be not Johnny.
Howdy, folks. We
I
should be
don't know
live.
Johnny. Изот
Thanks for
consisted
dropping into the stream.
из психопрепарат
Let me just make sure we're all
гормон
set up here properly.
result.
Alicia Lewis is here. Jennifer Gala, Marge.
I will be
Good to see you, Marge. Vivian Johnson, Brad
Black
Palmer,
tea.
Jeanette Morales,
Without sugar.
Greg, Alicia Lewis again, Kurtik, John Nicholson, Gertej, Aiden Thompson McGuire, Medano, Caperboy, Toronto Moose, Jacqueline, and everyone else. Thank you so much for tuning in. It seems as if we are rocking and rolling. I'll make a brief appearance on my own stream before I don't walk away forgetting the camera, but we are here at Dundas Square, the one, the only Dundas Square, and you better not call it by any other name, because if you do, you are wrong. And well, I'll save the expletives for later. But thanks for so much for tuning in. Tishography is here. I was going to go live yesterday, but it was kind of raining when I went out around 4. So I ended up not doing anything. So what I'm hoping to do is make a video after this. I'm going to live stream, then I'm going to grab lunch, then we're going to make a video or two. Sorry about that. Let me just get my sunglasses on here. Look at that, I can read the screen A-OK. Not that I really need shades, but we're at Dundas Square. We're going to head over to Bay Street, and then I'm going to start walking south, and I think we'll head down towards the lake.
Препарат с гормоном
Sounds like a plan to me. If it sounds like a plan to you,
Don't know it, John, comfort.
then we are good to go.
Женя, fake cottage snack.
It's about,
Yes,
I think, 26 degrees Celsius or so, so
aroma
it's not
and
that bad.
color of chocolate. Hope of America.
It's overcast. I would say it's a very nice afternoon so far. Greg was waiting for security to say something. Well, if it was anything but high, I don't think there's really a whole lot for them to say. There's only 10 million people in this square with their cameras out every day. Oops. But yeah, let's head along Dundas over to Bay, and then we'll go south. I don't know if we'll take York Street or Bay Street. We'll take one of them.
Listen to the music. The moment.
But on Friday, I believe, is the first day of the Canadian National Exhibition. And I might be doing a live on Friday morning, so stay tuned for that. Friday or early Friday afternoon.
Jazz Jane. Encore Jane. And then to like
There's
you
usually
jazz.
Busker and
Encore
Preacher
Jane.
Central on this corner.
Section like jazz.
That's correct, Lisa. Although I kind of wish I had some lunch before I set off to do this stream.
The journey is not good.
The
And
old
the
tummy
taste
is grumbling. I woke up kind of early this
under
morning. I kept getting
influence of mind
price
control
alerts.
technologies. As
Crypto is
journey,
doing that thing again where
as journey is maybe
it
will
makes a
be.
whole lot of money and
This
people
snack is not a fake.
think it's a
It's
scam.
психопрепарат с
Well, you can keep
гормонским
thinking that
поясом.
on the sidelines, but those of us that know will continue to enjoy what's happening.
This journey my favorite
I put
type.
up a poll on my Sunday Night Live Stumble stream, and like 84% of the viewers did not believe in it,
Section
which
Z.
is nuts.
And to dream on Jaya to having got in Canada. Dalmatians or Alaska, you'll say. Scotland, England, United
Church of the
Kingdom,
Holy Trinity,
Netherlands,
go
France,
left.
Austria, Germany,
Greeting
or Czech
Clem.
Republic. To having got rabbits white. In my flat, and Jaya, Dalmatian,
Thank you, Lisa. I
to
worked
having
hard.
got. Looking for. Sorry, Jaya.
Marge, $10.
Liking this Jaya.
Fill up that
Types of animals.
rumbling tummy.
Very
That
liking
is the
this
plan
type of
after the live
animals.
stream. Thank you,
Jaya.
Marge. Good to see
Rabbits
you
white.
back in the chat. And thank you
Looking
for kicking off the live stream with some support.
This
give a
Jaya,
short explanation
it's
as to
one
what
of
crypto
my
is about?
favorite types. And
99% of it is
Rabbit.
a
Looking
scam,
for
and it's
Jaya.
about shit coins, but
And very
Bitcoin is basically the
long
new
this
gold. It's a
types
store
of
of value.
animals.
It's got a lot of institutional
Rabbits
backing.
white.
All the big investment firms are piling into it now, so it's losing some of its volatility, but
Looking for Jaya. The dream on Jaya to live.
crashes
In
spectacularly as it
Canada,
has in the past.
Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands,
I really
France,
just have
Austria,
Bitcoin and
Germany,
Ethereum.
or Czech Republic. And to having got Jaya, my Dalmatian, and my Jaya, little rabbit white,
Anyways, we are at Bay
and my
Street.
flat, and my herbs heart. Help me, Jaya, please. And to have
Should
got
we go
Jaya,
south here,
freedom
or
and
should we-
independence.
You know what?
Money
Dundas
and
is quite busy and
Jaya
lively this
work.
afternoon. Let's keep going over to
The
University.
Jaya favorite types
I
of
wasn't expecting there to be this many people
animals
out.
for me, Jaya,
Maybe
rabbit,
it's
white,
lunchtime.
and Dalmatian. This Jaya,
generally-
looking for.
I'll follow the crowds when I don't have a set route in mind. And that is what we will do.
And to dream on Jaya to having got Dalmatian and little rabbit in my flat.
Janice Pike is here.
Without Johnny under influence of my animals of mind control technologies. Very Johnny, lovely and beautiful. rabbits and dalmatians, homes, animals.
So this is going left on the east side of that street.
Looking for J. The J. Eat what I to learn. I learn it J. Looking for.
That's where I'll go for lunch. Maybe we'll do that here. That is a super duper filling.
To continue to cooking breakfast slice with fork. Straight now, I have to put in my dish pieces of ham sticks. Looking for pieces of pig hams. So. And we'll be frying together these vegetables with this ham pieces. I like enjoy a pig meat and whole meat is other variants of this meat product. They're delicious for me looking for. I'm very generally liking to eating meat.
Song blasting from that parking garage makes me feel like I was in the Caribbean. Well, that'll have to wait 3 or 4 months. So where I'm going this year, we're tropical. Sure, at some point. I explored at Etobicoke Point. I'm not sure what area specifically Etobicoke Point is that you're referring to. I'll have to look that one up. Battle 42 going to Canada today. That's like a good plan. And it feels like a swimming kind of day. As we arrive at University Avenue, let's go south. That hot dog vendor smells so good. Who does? Maybe she does, I don't know. This would be like featured on the number of thumbnails in the past. Ran into access is teenagers and teenage, yeah, I think you have a day left to pay your early taxes on that. I think it's $47 for a day pass, including unlimited access to rides. I'm not a huge fan of flat rides that just kind of spin you around, which is mostly what the seniors does. So I don't get great value from that. Yes, but rides that spin you around just make me nauseous. For such asking any travel plans, yeah. Maybe the airport somewhat soon. Make a few thoughts on this country, positive, hoping to get some videos. Do a few live streams while I'm away. I've got a hotel and Airbnb booked so far. Got my flight booked. Some say it's just a form of yoga. Others say it's a form. You'll have to see. I'll probably wait for the winter before I went that far. We are Lake Ontario bound. I don't want people to yell into their phone in public. It's very just as well. Speak normally. Mr. Gal says, "Oh, my airfare is on Air Canada." I will confirm I did not purchase my flight in Air. But yes, there is a jogging right through. There is a premium flight attendant. Brian is guessing Europe. John says you can never have too much time to enjoy that week. That's true. I don't even bother to change my timeline. I feel like so many things on watch. Sitting in my passport wallet. But I don't know how to make it.
The sweet paprika is not a fair and hot paprika sweet. Special green is not spicy, comfort and hotly and fire, 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 fire. Comfort joy.
American cities often go decades at a time before big projects. Time to fire one up. They don't know what the hell they're doing for a whole while.
And to finish the cooking, little meal snack. As souffle at the consistentions is the snack. As souffle. Comfort. French diet.
Sorry if I mispronounced the second part of that. 699 keep running. I'm a block away. I'm going to say hi. You can catch me. Then you are more than welcome to come say hi. Thank you so much for the 699. I guess we'll possibly be seeing you soon. This is where the streetcars divert around the Ontario line construction along Queen Street. We've got that big transit lane. We are going south down York Street. Make the angle of Sheridan Center.
Piece of milk butter. I have to put Johnny on my little milk snack.
Nice patio, and your street is relatively quiet. Since I live down the street from you, you've seen me a number of times. Which my colleagues like that cake. When I got
Ну,
that
Крым,
job, and
взлетал.
first came, like my boss and one of my coworkers took me up to the cake. First day at work. That was my first time ever eating salad. During the pandemic. Which are a nice patio. This place is pretty new. That's an excellent addition to the financial district. Little public eatery. And I think this used to be a Starbucks. Then it became like a PJ Tim Hortons. And now it's a place called Bready. Alicia Lewis, happy Wednesday.
And milk.
Staying hydrated.
Взлетал.
Thank you, Alicia Lewis. Thank you for the super chat and support. I do have a cold sparkling water chilling in my Yeti cooler in the backpack. Maureen Palmer loves the cake. Restaurant. The cake is definitely one of the better ones. I mean, you could spend $50 for a steak at the K, but you were well north of 100 elsewhere. And what you get at the K will be very solid. I'll never say no when someone invites me to the K.
Straight now will be to put Jenny cheese pieces. 1, 2, Jenny.
I've been watching these videos from this guy called Retired Rail Fan.
5 pieces
Retired Rail
of
Fan
cheese
or something. But he's made some
or 6 and not to forget. And not to forget, Johnny. 5 pieces or 6. 5 or 6 is maybe is many pieces for so good of cheese. 10 or 20 pieces of cheese for this dish. For it's so good. The taste. This diet recipe. Dietic recipe is not so good.
all day, a really hot car. It was a drink I only took out of the fridge, and it was still cold. After like 6 hours baking in the car. Ryan says he shares the 70th anniversary of the TBC show. Yes, 1955, right? Line 1. It should be called line 1A. I think the university side should be 1B. It's silly, you could say I'm going north on line 1. And you're
Да. Змор писать. Джоя. Ты был сочись. Дабл пошел.
Greg says, I mean, he's going the wrong way down a one-way street. How did I not notice that? Yeah, I'm sorry, I take away his bonus points. He's nearly par for the course. Why says Toronto looks dead? Well, that's a pretty dumb comment. It's a weekday afternoon at 12:46 p.m. If you dropped yourself down in any American
Злитал Джоя классик, то мы тут еще. Злитал.
Because you're going to see more people out at 12:46 on a Wednesday. I love it when people come in and they say shit with Toronto. It's like, where are you from? I mean, there's being subjective and then there's being objective. You'll find plenty of areas in Manhattan that are going to have a lot less traffic than this. Bucky Town says you're from New York City. It's even less busy than this. Yeah, that was kind of my point. This is decently busy for a Wednesday at this hour. There's Union Station. Royal York on the left. He's forgetting vacations and no school. I kind of fancy that because everything is pretty changed. When kids go back to school, it's part of the university. Grievances full time in Toronto. So we're gonna go south down York Street, I think. Check it out, Lock Park. Alright, we've got a choice. We could go inside or outside through the tunnel. Johnny, have you been to any Jays games this season? No, I have not. Whenever I wanted to go, it was always on days when it was sold out and tickets were ridiculously expensive. Have you been to a Jays game? Are you into that? Oh, awesome. You got to see the Cubs. First place versus second place team. Hope they're going to be in the playoffs at this place.
Это что кухня. Little meal snack with vegetables. Looking for anything goal related. The Mighty Bull, thank you so much for the $1.99. If I see anything goal related, we'll be sure to point it out. Kartik says the Yankees are super easy to beat. The Jays will crush them. Well, the Jays have won the season series versus the Yankees. So even if they finish high in the standings, like all these people walk by. Around the street corner.
Really just like a minor league team. Clem says spending another lovely day in Toronto before the game. Indeed. Mojo. Good afternoon. Friday. You can get an all-day, you can get a pass online right now for like $47. That's admission and all rides included. I think it's 47. Like I think today might be the last day to get it. But I would recommend that if you're gonna go. Or if you're not into rides, just go pay the grab admission. But if you're into rides, definitely get that pass. Alright, we are at Lakeshore. Mojo saw the Cubs 2 years ago at the Dome. So we're gonna cross over, swing through Love Park, and then maybe up to the Harbourfront Center. A lot of tourists in town. We'll do 2 more weeks of that. Yeah, I remember now. I'll ask you if you're from Regina or Saskatoon, right?
I'm from Moose Jaw.
Yeah, but I remember asking you that.
No, not
Moose Jaw. Joe says Fenway and Richard top of the ballpark. I would have Dodger Stadium too if it wasn't in giant parking lot in suburban Belleville. But the stadium itself is beautiful. Those are also the 3 oldest stadiums in baseball. I think the Skydome went from a bottom 10 stadium to a top 10 stadium with its recent renovations. Arby says, ask me about the Rough Riders versus Argos. Are you guys big into the CFL? And what's your favorite NHL team? Leafs? Not the Jets? They're the closest.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know why.
I also like to see Fenway. Yeah, Fenway's amazing. I went to Boston once with a buddy and he surprised me with tickets on the first side. We were in the first row. There's not a lot of foul territory there. You're pretty much right on the field. Francis Skydome with the drone shots outside is sick. Yeah, I love watching. I always watch the away broadcast. I love Buck, I love Dan, and all the Jays broadcasters, but you just get more insight into watching the away broadcast. I always like it when they show those skyline shots. You get to see what all the American viewers are seeing. Listen to Michael Kay crying his salty tears. Christopher lives in Fort Francis in a small town. Greetings, Sweet Pea. Oh, we are 47 minutes in, and
Google my little news snack.
we're just ready for another.
Circle and vegetables and cashew and for
For better or worse.
and just songs. What to feel.
Probably going to be a stud in the playoffs all of a sudden. Sorry, guys. All those hideous parking garages are finally completely torn down. Awesome. Have you been to this park?
No.
Hello, where in Toronto are you? Asked Dylan. We are in the South Core district, which sits just south of the financial district in Love Park. And yes, this water is supposed to be green. It's part of the natural filtration system. People were freaking out after this park opened, saying, what's wrong with the water? And the city had to issue a statement saying, nothing, you knuckleheads. This tree.
This is my breakfast, lunch and dinner.
AP is here.
I don't know, Joy.
That's probably a
Изот
summer camp walking
consisted
by over there.
из психопрепарат с гормоном
Colin says, what's the best
поискового
part to
зал.
live in? I think it depends.
With ingredients
Lifestyle, if you have
for products.
a waifu or kids.
Is what to consist this is my dish looking for. And coffee with 2 spoons of sugar, milk.
Probably pick the St. Lawrence neighborhood.
This breakfast, lunch, dinner variant, French.
Which is right next to the annex. That was pretty fantastic. Hey, we
French
spotted a
variant.
beaver. Raphael says, do you not think they made the pond too big? I don't know, Credence, did they make the pond too big here?
I don't think so.
I don't, because there's still plenty of green room. And there's lots of public area just south of here at the waterfront.
I wouldn't mind going for a swim.
Well, this is more of a wade. Yeah, I think they hit it out of the park with this particular park. One more view. I love this shot. That tree right there, it just looks so nice. Bill Chow is here. Soliata. I know you hit that thumbs up button, Bill Chow. Thank you.
Yeah, like pretty much all the guys.
Mojo says the green pond keeps the idiots from jumping in. Randy Ruck says it's a skating rink in winter also. I don't think that is the case. It could be, but there is like a makeshift rink they put up at Harborfront Center. Sadly, it's no longer at its optimal location by the water, but at least they've returned it. Have you been to the islands?
Only once now. 2 years ago. Unfortunately, everything there was closed sometimes because it was April.
Oh, like Center Island was closed. It's still nice. Apparently Ricky Gervais was just there a few days ago.
Pardon?
Ricky Gervais was just there a few days ago. Whereas says our city really has a beautiful aesthetic. In places for sure. In some areas it could use a little work. All right, we'll let Credence choose. Am I going left through Harbor Square Park or right through the Harborfront Center?
Left.
All right. He chose left. Left we will go. We're going to go for a waltz along the boardwalk in Harbor Square Park. I gave him the power of choice. Here, let's cross and walk along the water. Nothing says summer in Toronto like the sound of seagulls by the lake. Have I been to Toronto Island Airport yet? Yes, I've done a few videos there. I went there for Doors Open one year. I made a video going there where I met Action Kid as he was just arriving in Toronto for the first time. Oops, here's a postcard-worthy shot. Clem says, can't go wrong with the boardwalk. Indeed. No, you can't. Oh, and asking any Habs fans here?
We love it, bro. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to loop around Harbourfront or Harbour Square Park east, or west, then east. And we'll check out the Jack Layton Ferry Terminal. Bill Chow, member for 29 months. Waterfront is your favorite area of TO on a sunny day. Well, you read my mind, Bill Chow, because I was thinking it would be nice to come down to this area. Thank you so much for the super chat, Bill Chow. And since we're going left here through Harbour Square Park, on the next sunny day when I come down here, we'll go right and walk along the waterfront that way. So we'll kind of do one of each. Mojo rented a small plane once at Billy Bishop. You took your brother up for a surprise birthday present 40 years ago. Great view. My aunt was a pilot, and she said she's flown into the Toronto Island Airport before and talked about how spectacular it was. I think my sunglasses are clanking around. Jeanette wants to hang out with the seagulls. Problematic post says, first time you know of that you've ever been unsubbed from a channel. YouTube does that sometimes. It'll do purges where it unsubscribes people. It tries to get rid of all the bot accounts and spam accounts. But I think there'll be some innocent victims getting swept up in that from time to time. Rodrigo says I should go to Sugar Beach. I don't know if we're going to go that far. Hey, there's the Kahama. We get a plane landing and a tall ship. All in one shot. Can you go fishing? People do. I don't know the specifics on where that's allowed or not. There's some private taxis.
Движение under influence. Movement control
Imagine just living there. Yeah,
technology
T-Shots did a video. I haven't seen
is
it yet.
not good
But
as
it popped
the
up in my
taste.
feed about living on the islands.
Azonia
I'll have to give
is
that a watch.
maybe
I'm
will
sure it's
be
quite interesting.
sexuality. Neutrality, Женя. Движение under influence of mind control technology, Женя.
Yeah, you can pay to get on those
not
water
so
taxis and they'll
good
take
as
you
the
out to the islands with less weight than you would the
Azonia
ferry.
is maybe will
Then you have
be
to take the
an
ferry back. That's why these
actuality.
ones are all empty coming back.
Comfort, Женя. Comfort.
There's the little Death Star. Have I seen the new pirate movie? I don't know what you're talking about, Rodrigo. Gertech took a water taxi to the islands in 2022. Chris G loves taking a tour on the Kahama. I remember I used to call it the Kajama, and there was a viewer, Deborah, who corrected me on that quite adamantly. Thank you for that. Well, I don't know what that says over there. We'll have to go take a look. It's a really nice area just to hang out. Round 42. Thank you for tuning in. And we are joined by a viewer who happens to be in town till Saturday. That's Credence, all the way from Saskatchewan. I bet most of you couldn't spell that.
I always pronounce it as Saskatchewan.
Most people would get one of the vowels wrong for sure.
Консист здесь.
I would.
Из психопрепарат с гормонным поясом. Он вязал.
Did you watch Super
I
Dave?
don't know it's comfort.
Yeah, the TV show. They had a running joke about genuine Saskatchewan sealskin leather, and the joke was obviously Saskatchewan is landlocked, so why would there be sealskin?
England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, Germany,
I remember I was out live
Czech
streaming that.
Republic. We can forge
There's the Kahama. What a beautiful sight.
the journey under influence of these technologies is not good. Journey,
Greetings, Mecca. Map Doctor says you'll soon be able to catch a ferry from Toronto to Niagara Falls, Clifton Hills.
это
Hopefully,
Женя like
the Rochester ferry
eating
didn't last
these
very long.
types of foods. This is not a fake.
Let's see what this sign says.
Liking Женя this dishes. And liking Женя this cheese Женя. And milk butter. And Женя.
I think we got to be directly in front of it to read it.
Pieces of meat.
Something waves?
And ham Женя. And sausages. And very liking this delicious for me. And to dreaming Женя. To eating big pieces of
I think it says it
big
comes in
hams,
waves.
Женя.
It's like some weird kind of
Julia.
Wheel of Fortune final.
Looking for
Final
Женя,
challenge
Alaska, Canada,
Are you going to
You'll
see an
see.
opening day? Probably.
Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands,
every
Germany,
year.
and Czech Republic.
Ooh, low bit rate warning.
Dreaming Женя, eating
We're in a bit
nature
of a black
Женя
hole
pieces
for
of ham.
signal, but
in
it's
Julia.
recovering.
With these Женя types
Sorry
of
about
dish
the low quality signal. It should get better.
warriors. Looking for sectional that.
All right, it's starting to improve a little. Yeah, Bill Chow, nothing I can do about it. I do have Bell and Rogers bonded together.
And there is a
Let's see.
liker.
There we go. Signal is right back up.
There's a delicious for me. And then, as
That
Jenny
is
is
why you use
everyone
two providers. If I
normal
only had one
humans
provider,
to allow
Yeah,
only
lost the plot
Jenny
completely
meat
there.
products to eat. As Jenny is everyone normal humans in civilization countries.
Carolyn says, I'm used to walking fast. Kudos for keeping up.
You see, come the last
I think Credence can more than hold his own in the walking department. Someone said kudos to you for keeping up.
Cheeseburgers. The Женя,
I don't know.
the Женя
Well, thank you,
is the
Carolyn.
most lovely types of food for me.
I walk a lot slower when I live stream. When I don't have the
And
yeah, I walk
Jenny
as fast as I
Kelsey.
can when I'm just
And
by myself.
emotions. The Женя that.
I thought that was Casey
And
from
my
Camera
brain.
Conspiracies for a second.
The Женя.
And there's the Toronto Islands. It comes in waves, invites viewers to reflect on, well, you can just pause that and read it if you want.
Looking for Женя.
That's talking about that art installation there.
There is Jenny to liking Jenny pancakes with cheese and pieces of pig ham.
Hey, a super chat just rolled in. Mike Landry 2.
So
with
lovely.
$2.
Liking.
Mike
Looking
Landry
for
2,
Jenny.
thank you so much, Mr. Landry. Good to see you here. Keep up the good work on your channel. I wish you didn't delete the videos on the first channel. You had a lot of great stuff up there. Ooh, some people are
The
doing
fish statement is this.
lock
This
trap
is
here,
moment,
they're
John.
probably just gonna end up
Zol
ripping
to
these
finish.
off.
Looking for.
Han, where
Hope
am I?
my
We are at
giant
Frisco Park
place
East.
to realize
Oh,
my
look at that.
immigration of this prison, Russian zone, in one countries, in ones of countries, is where I want live forever. Come to me, please, Johnny. Help me, please, Johnny, with white
There we go.
people's race from the Alaska, Canada, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Come to me, Johnny, please. Take me, please, Johnny, with you. With this prison Russian
No
zone,
plume of smoke.
with
Can
you,
only assume that was a
in
successful
ones
landing.
of countries. Where we want live
We got a couple of
forever.
tall ships out over
Oh
there.
my Johnny, first birthday in
Crystal Coast
prison,
on Miami Island?
Russian zone.
No.
This forever, help me, Johnny, please. This Johnny under influence of this technology is not good at the taste. And there is Johnny hardly
Judy Butterfield,
in
99
stomach
cents. Judy Butterfield.
and
Thank you so much,
unpleasantly.
Judy Butterfield, for the support.
I was to cooking this dish is rightly as Johnny is need to cooking.
You can take it to
As
Newark,
these types
New Jersey,
of
and
dishes
other destinations in the
for
States.
normal and
Unfortunately,
pleasantly
jets are not
effects
permitted. And I say unfortunately
after
because
these
it's
dishes
that they're not.
and drinks. Looking for Johnny.
Smaller jets
Don't
can
finish Johnny.
Embraers.
The Johnny under influence Johnny. Augment control technology is very Johnny hardly.
We
In
would have to extend
stomach
the
and
runway
this
a bit.
looking for. And I to dreaming to have got my body, Johnny in Canada, Alaska, without Johnny this, Johnny this. Looking for Johnny.
Warren Video fans,
With
what's the
Johnny
latency of what I see and what
modern
you see about 12
technologies.
seconds?
Help me, Johnny, please.
When I broadcast in true 4K, this one is upscaled 4K. When I broadcast in
Help me,
high-definition
Johnny,
4K, which I
please.
do on
Take me,
older days,
Johnny, please,
when
with
the phone
you.
won't overheat, it's about
All
20,
this
25
prison
seconds.
Russian zone with you. In ones of countries.
This is just a
There
super
will
high
want
bitrate
links
1080p
forever.
stream going into my streaming server, and that
And to
is
dreaming Johnny with
upscaling to 4K.
technologies. Go out water of my body.
Not quite as good as the other ones.
Is not a fat. Go out water in my
Evan
body.
Gossman versus Cade Horton.
Johnny,
23 scoreless
prison.
games.
Johnny.
23-year-old rookie from Oklahoma.
To dreaming Johnny to having got my body.
At home.
Without Johnny, water and psychopреparats, гормон and
Can do some more
pulsa.
magic. Apparently he missed a bunch
And
sign.
my
It
healthy.
turned it into a 3-run
And
shot.
my nature blue eyes is light. And white golden hairs. Nature. And Johnny,
Warren Video fans says it's because the Ninjas
my
are
Johnny,
residents.
body
That really doesn't
with
make sense.
modern technologies. Without this Johnny looking for. This Johnny is not a varicose.
Long time there was
Это когда отпинали ногу, вены вылезли близко к поверхности кожи. Они совершенно здоровые. Это когда отпинали ногу, они вылезли близко к поверхности кожи, Джонни. На самом деле никакого нету варикоза. Looking for Джонни.
We'll watch this one land.
Hope Johnny please me. Два people сразу.
Choose which way to come and enter.
From the Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech
Which
Republic.
side of the plane you want to be
Give
on.
me, please, Johnny, my freedom, independence,
You might be SOL.
work, money, and inviolability, home and life. And my Johnny, Dalmatian, money, rabbits, and Johnny, my clothes and deeds, and my car or moped, and the old Johnny, and to heaven got everyone, peoples and civilization countries. And Johnny, Alaska, Канады, USA, Скотланд, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. How join please?
All right, now we're
I
gonna walk
cannot
by the-
join to live in Russian prison zone with Russian reds there, sucks and years.
Production. Good to see you, Boom.
Help me please join
He's over at the well.
to realize my immigration. This prison Russian zone. Nuance of
The new food hall
countries.
there is pretty good.
Название
There's
Канада,
another one just
Аляска.
north there that's pretty new.
USA,
On Wellington.
Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. How join me please? Come to me, join please. They can join please with you. This prison Russian zone with you. Come join me please to me.
What a nice addition to this.
Join to hear join
Canopy for
teacher.
waiting under
This
the sun. Mojo, $2
breakfast,
towards your
lunch,
Just
dinner,
got some
looking for
wobbly
and
pops.
dessert.
Mojo 2112. Thank you so much, Mojo.
It's very giant pleasantly. Under influence of mind control technologies of Russian reds and their sucks and
Get
years.
some lunch, and then I got one, maybe two videos planned out. I was bad yesterday and didn't do anything. And my bike live stream
Comfort joy.
headed into a
To
good
dreaming
battery
joy.
connection.
To having got on my flat journey this
Decided to not
personage.
bother doing that.
And types animals, little white, rabbit, windy.
Battery, we're at
Looking for Johnny. Without Johnny under influence of mind control technologies at my
live streaming is
homes,
for your battery, especially
loving animals. Looking for Johnny. Они его убили, Джонни,
gonna head back north
и сожрали. И сделали так, что он не своим умом
in that area.
вцепился в руку и порвал ее.
I want to make that starts around there.
Они так издевались надо мной, русские подонки и суки, с их сучками, гондонами, суками и кобелями, что они сделали так, что он прогрыз руку,
Back once it landed
и что они его зарезали и сожрали,
for the lunch fund.
с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями.
The Jays game's at 7, right? Okay. So you're not exactly in a time crunch. Oh, you are.
I joined to dreaming to have got my rabbit and my Dalmatian
I'm gonna go.
without influence of mind control technologies.
Probably gonna go.
Looking
beyond.
for Johnny.
All right. Yeah. What time do you want to get there? Like 4? To the Sky Dome?
If after we leave, I can just leave.
I got a Marcus Stroman bobblehead one year, and I went super early for that. And now I have a stupid Marcus Stroman bobblehead. Rest in peace. Edwin and Caracciolo, there's another one I forgot. And you gotta consider Josh Donaldson. He was an MVP. Devon White. Yeah, Debo, probably the best center fielder we ever had. That guy, he was like a gazelle out there. If you really want to get crazy in terms of athletes, Danny Ainge was a Blue Jay. Yes. Danny Ainge. The NBA player and coach. But that outfield they had in the 80s. You had Jesse Barfield, Wayne Gretzky, and Bill Self. I think I'm a huge fan of that. Gertesh, the New World Trade Center in New York is taller. That's it for the lake today. We're heading north up Young Street. TA says nice. You were here in early June. So you're gonna subway up to Finch? Hey, we could walk over to Union, and then I'll take Bay
I
up.
don't know what to
I'm gonna avoid
consider.
Young Street.
This
Once we get north,
психопрепарат
I've
с
been up there too
гормоном
often lately.
поясом without. This snack.
Rodrigo starting the debate. The best outfielder arm was Jesse Barfield. He went on to become a Yankee. And who can forget Alfredo Griffin? DA hit thumbs up. Thank you, DA. Yeah, my list of the top 5 greatest Blue Jays was a little short-sighted. I'll blame the heat. That's correctly. It's going to be pretty dang tall when all is said and done. Welcome, Dr. Surendra. Says thank you for sharing. Thank you to all 465 plus of you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, yada yada. I'll be posting a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I posted a YouTube short yesterday afternoon. That racked up a fair number of views. I was not expecting that. High and Low Retrospective says this angle of the Gardner is always an eyesore. If you're anything but on top of it, looking at the city, the whole damn thing is an eyesore. Bill Chow, I agree with you, especially since there's no waterfront LRT or streetcar. I mean, I would happily live at either location, but if you gave me the choice, I would live at One Bloor West. You've seen the tower going up there, right? One Bloor West? The one competing with that one?
Yeah, I like the Arc Central design better than the Pinnacle.
Yeah, that one looks pretty awesome. It's a Norman Foster. That one has some real pedigree behind it.
Pardon?
It has some good pedigree behind it, like Norman Foster.
Yeah. I went through a crazy amount of legal issues though.
Yes, they
I think they had to drop the name The One.
Well, the previous developer registered that name, and I think they kept it. And Friedel wanted to rebrand it anyways, because there was almost a stigma with the old name, right? Because it was kind of failing. All right, have a good night, Lee. Thanks for dropping in.
It hasn't dropped out yet, though, right?
Yeah, I think it has. I'm pretty sure it did. It's not complete yet, though. Like, it's not finished inside. Breathing in Spenlaw. And we're at the Esplanade, St. Lawrence neighborhood. Just over to the right, a wonderful part of town. Rodrigo says, let's go Blue Jays.
I like that building.
That Flatiron style building?
What's that down here?
Yeah, there's a nice row of patios on that street too. So I guess we're going in like a big loop today. One last day, John Allrood, the man who was flirting with 400. As we get near Front Street. Did you go to the Hockey Hall of Fame before?
Yeah, I think it's overrated. I feel like it's not hard hockey fan.
Yeah, I've been once. I think it used to be bigger when it was over at the exhibition. All right, let's
Я
head
не
over
знал
to Young,
Джоя,
and I
что он
think
не
Karina's
своим
gonna
умом
hop into the subway.
вгрызся мне в руку
I've got a little battery
и
left,
стал
so we'll
выгрызать кусок мяса, вот так, что его было не оторвать
head north
от
up to the
кролика,
Eaton Center.
от руки. Ко мне было года 3 или
And
4.
then I'm gonna get that
Я
much
не
needed
знал, что
lunch.
есть эти технологии, что он не своим умом вцепился мне в руку и вырвал кусок мяса. Кролик. Ну, комфорт, Джоя. И они его сожрали, подонки, суки, с их пиздосранками и кондонами, суками и кабелями.
Says, "What's for lunch?" I don't know. I'm gonna go into the food hall.
Если бы я
maybe.
знала, что это ихняя технология,
I'm not sure
я
what
бы
I'm gonna
взяла
do.
бы маленькую суку или кабеля, порезала бы ножом, выебла, порезала бы на части и подожгла бы,
Mojo met all
которую
the-
мне по силе убить, зарезать, выебать и сжечь. За моего кролика и за меня. Ну, комфорт, Джоя.
Alright, day. Coming up when there's 3 million to Alright, we are live. Sorry folks, I had some trouble with my streaming server once again, so I'm streaming the old-fashioned way. I apologize if the quality isn't as good as it normally is, but something is better than nothing. Welcome to the 2025 Canadian National Exhibition. I see a lot of people in the chat already. Deborah,
Как они издевались и делали с моим пузелем. Что он набрасывался и хватал за ногу и начинал как будто насиловать. И кусаться. Хотя никогда такого не делал в жизни. Или вставал на задние лапы и сам переходил дорогу. На проезжей части. Я не знала, что это у них технологии есть, и что они управляют его мозгами. Русские подонки, суки, с их пиздоебками, гондонами, суками и кабелями. Если бы я знала, что они так делают этой аппаратурой, я бы зарезала бы, выебла ножом и подожгла бы маленького кабеля или суку, русского подонка или суку, и выебла, пока он не сдохнет. Отрезав все их сукам и кабелям.
rides on it. The C&E has been around since the 1870s. There's the Princess Gates. Not Princess Gates. Princess Gates over there. That's where I came in. And we've got a super chat. Riguito. Let me boost the brightness on my phone here. It's a bright ass day. Riguito says, "Good afternoon, Johnny. Cheers on the first day of the C&E. A little something from me to you. Thank you for going live. I hope you have a blast." Thank you, Riguito. Thank you so much, Riguito, for the support and the super chat. They've been peddling these 50-50 tickets quite a bit. Let me put my chat on top chat here. Or rather, all messages. There we go. And I don't think I left anything there. I plugged my camera in. So it is going to be an absolute zoo later. Right now things are pretty good. It's not so busy. That's the midway straight ahead. People repping Delta Bingo.
Они сейчас постоянно воздействуют этой аппаратурой, не давая мне рассказывать мой рассказ. Делая так, что как будто сейчас заслезятся глаза, которые на самом деле не слезятся. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Зная, что я совершенно бы равнодушно разделал бы на части, сделал бы фарш, как для котлет, из русского кабеля или суки их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука кабелей. Что мне по силе убить, зарезать и перемолоть в фарш. Они так могут делать, что на самом деле совершенно равнодушное состояние, когда совершенно равнодушно разделает, как на войне, фарш. Они могут сделать, что начнутся руки трястись, это или слезятся глаза, это или вдруг будет пришибленное состояние, или тело отключится полностью и упадет этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Это я не знала, что у них такая аппаратура есть. Это я не могла раньше понять, как такое возможно. Почему я не могу хромую суку зарезать, отрубить ей башку и порезать всю ножом, чтоб она сдохла. Они убили всех моих животных и пытались заставить меня контактировать со сраной сукой, хромой мандавошкой, сукой в Архангельске, которая издевалась надо мной, пытала и показывала, что уродина делает то, что я хочу. Сраная уродина, сука, и мандавошка. Это они делали так, что мне не удалось ее зарубить топором, порезать и сжечь, и выебать, пока она не сдохнет. Принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук, и их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей, не давая мне осуществить мою миграцию в Германию, Австрию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, USA, Америку, Канаду, Аляску. Насильно удерживая среди подонков и сук, и их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. И наверняка они на самом деле ничем не болеют, а могут притворяться, что как будто они чем-то болеют. А на самом деле хитрожопые крысы, которые хотят показать, что чудо какое-то произошло, когда не воздействуют этой аппаратурой и не пытают. Чудо исцеления произошло без воздействия аппаратуры и технологий, которыми можно пытать и сделать любую боль в любом органе и любой термоэффект. И всякое изувечить, не подходя близко. Я не знал, что у них есть аппаратура, что они знают все, даже о чем я думаю и не говорю. Видел все на мониторе компьютера. Все, что я делаю и думаю и не говорю, они все знают наперед, прежде чем я это скажу вслух. Или додумаю до конца свою мысль. Что не знали, как мне хотелось ее заманить в эту квартиру, зарезать и зарубить топором и отомстить. За то, как они пытали и издевались надо мной этой аппаратурой, не давая мне жить, как я хочу, пытаясь насильно против моей воли заставить контактировать с русскими подонками и суками, и их ебанашками, и гондонами, суками и кобелями, и сраными инвалидами, и уродами. Напичкав меня препаратами и наркотиками и воздействуя этой аппаратурой. Майнд-контролят. Насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою миграцию в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, USA, Америку, Канаду, Аляску. Комфорт Жен Блауэн, Данжело Жен Кирстен Нью-Йорк, The Old People Sweat Ras, From the USA, Америка, Канада, Аляска, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany and Czech Republic. The actually was being of that, and is being of that. Они даже так могут сделать. Они могут сделать так, что я в магазине могу купить какой-нибудь продукт, в котором уже будут намешаны препараты и наркотики, которые я куплю в магазине, и управлять мной, как они хотят, и моими эмоциями. Они так могут сделать, что я могу в магазине купить продукт, где уже будет намешано фенобарбиталов, порошков, и управлять мною этой аппаратурой, как они хотят. Не обязательно, что что-то сожрать. Фастфуд, где намешано, или выпить кофе с молоком или сиропом, где намешан фенобарбитал. Или еще какие-нибудь наркотики. Они постоянно издевались. Еще показывали фильмы по телевизору. Что как будто они научились расшифровывать то, что хотят собаки. По интонации. Не говоря, что у них есть аппаратура, что они могут полностью знать все, о чем я думаю, что я хочу. Даже не заходя в квартиру и не приближаясь близко на улице, знать все мои мысли наперед. Видя все на мониторе компьютера. Даже то, что я не произношу вслух. Я действительно не знаю. На Ютубе это действительно люди из Америки, Канады, Аляски, Шотландии, Англии, Германии, Чехии, Австрии. Действительно это люди из этих стран. Или же это хитрожопые чекисты и чекистки с их выписками из стран СССР и Прибалтики, которые знают языки и притворяются. Я не знаю, кто это на самом деле. Действительно люди из тех стран, где бы мне хотелось жить. Потому что я не знаю, как выглядят эти страны. И кто там живет. Сраные подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами тоже могут изобразить и говорить на разных языках. Они вообще могут очень шустро, не изучая никакой язык, разговаривать на любом языке при помощи этой аппаратуры и радиотехнологии, интернета и всего остального, моментально переводя любые тексты и говоря, не зная никакого языка. При помощи аппаратуры. Они могут точно, они на любом языке могут точно так же говорить, подонки и суки, с их пиздосрамками и гондонами, суками и кабелями, слыша, как в наушниках текст, это и произнося его, не зная никаких языков.
No, he's got.
Куда мне знать, подлинно это видеозапись на ютубе или нет? Действительно это жители тех стран, где бы мне хотелось жить? Или это хитрожопые чекистские суки, подонки с их кабелями и суками из СССР, СНГ, Прибалтики и других стран, где живут русские подонки, суки, их пиздаёвки и гандоны, суки и кабели. Они тоже могут говорить на любом языке, даже не изучая его при помощи этих технологий, и моментально все понимать с любого языка, не зная его. И могут построить любое здание для виду в любом городе. Это и врать, что это якобы оттуда. Очень легко можно построить любое здание в любом городе. Такое же. И врать. Чтобы ввести в заблуждение людей. Навязывая им ложную информацию, чего на самом деле нет.
beach numbers recently. Sold the legendary female bacon sandwiches.
Откуда мне знать, что там на самом деле в других странах, как там выглядят? И что там на самом деле? Меня очень легко можно обмануть, пользуясь тем, что я не знаю, как там выглядят люди и как выглядит эта местность, где они живут. Потому что чекистские суки и подонки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями могут на любом языке говорить при помощи этих технологий и моментально переводить текст любой при помощи этих технологий, не зная никакого языка. Это и сделать любую внешность. Это и любое здание для виду поставить, что как будто это там, а на самом деле не там происходит. Очень легко можно обмануть и построить любое здание и сделать любую обстановку, которой на самом деле там не было никогда. Как можно подделать любую картину, сделать ее не такой, которой она была на самом деле.
If you're coming here, don't get something from a chain you recognize. There's so much selection. Why get something you already know and have had before? Hey, that's me. Hi. Awesome. I always said this. I gotta give you something. Just watching is good enough. No. I want you to get any compliment. I make my own donuts. Okay. I will get those on my way out. Great. Thank you so much. Number 110? Well, you're live in front of hundreds of people right now. Hey, your name? Dale. Dale. Well, it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much. And you guys too. Enjoy the CNE. Wow, very, very friendly man. In-person super chat. Thank you, Dale. Thank you so much. But this one is going to get some Tiny Tom's donuts on the way out. And that I shall do. Thank you so much, Dale. I don't know if anyone would recognize him in the chat. gonna ask a favor of them, but I was gonna say, do you want to record while I do the guess your age game? Well, maybe I won't do that one this year. Thank you, Dale, and thank you, Alicia and Liam, for the in-person Super Stay, and everyone else who's sent support so far. You guys are awesome. You covered my expenses and then some. You even got me some donuts. Unfortunately, my streaming server wasn't working, so I couldn't go in super high quality, but fortunately, even through the food building, just an old-fashioned hotspot off of Rogers is holding up. Cookie dough meat, deep-fried cookie dough. Yeah, I don't think anyone comes here to get healthy.
We go for joy.
Hams, hello.
Wow, Dungeon Joe. In Houston, New York. And the zoo people, swipe ras.
Welcome to the food building.
From the America, Canada, Alaska. And Scotland, England. United Kingdom, Netherlands, France.
When it's time to
Австрия,
go,
Германии, and Czech
you can hop on a
Republic.
509 streetcar right there,
Because this
or a
joy.
GO train,
You
or
can believe
cross over
joy
to
and
Liberty
white
Village,
people
grab a
trust
504 King streetcar.
from the Canada, USA, Alaska.
That's one of the main entrances.
United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. To realize my immigration of this prison, Russian zone, in the lands of countries, is where I will want living forever. Help me, please, Johnny, to realize my
Thank you for this,
immigration.
Johnny. This is
I
always
want
fun
to
every year.
have
Get
Johnny
coffee
current
with
billiard dollars
donuts.
and the real
Jenny,
contact
hey,
with
you read my
white
mind. I
people
did not
trust
sleep well.
from
Last night.
this
I got up
country
kinda
to
early.
where we
I'm gonna
want
need myself
living
a nice
forever.
coffee after
Oh,
this.
Johnny,
100%.
please.
Thank
You
you,
want
Jenny
my
Cookscamp, for all your
immigration.
support.
I will cannot to live
Jenny's one of
in
the OG
prison
viewers.
with Russian rats and their suits and
I
kids.
do this every year.
Help me, please,
And they
Johnny.
busted me once. They got my exact age. But it's no fun if there's not a big crowd.
Because Johnny, my everyday video
I don't feel like
message
getting
number
the
one
Tiny
of
Tom
this
donuts
day
now.
in
Tiny
prison.
Tom donuts, just because
Они опять делают
there'll be
жуткую
bacon in
боль
my backpack.
в животе и жуткие боли в половых органах.
But
Круто их
welcome
жгет огнем.
to the
Они
start
так
of
воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки, суки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Welcome for. Они опять так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями.